Hello guys and welcome to another Let's Look at F1 2015. So today we're going to be looking at the circuits and which ones I'm looking forward to for the F1 2015 season. Now naturally I'm going to be looking forward to the first race, obviously that is now in 2 weeks from when I'm recording this. However, there are going to be also other circuits which I'm really interested in. Monza. Now this seemingly is a pretty easy choice for me, and for many people generally a jewel in the crown for the F1 season is generally going to be a race you're going to look forward to. However, that's not always the case. There are a few jewels within the crown for every F1 season which I'm not a particular fan of. So for instance Monaco, that's a race which I don't particularly look forward to. Then you've also got Spa-Francorchamps. Now if you've known me for any amount of time, Spa is my favourite track of all time. It always throws up some form of action here and there. You've obviously got loads of opportunity for overtaking. You've got the interchangeable weather, which can be slightly different at different points of the circuit. And also, there's other reasons, which I won't go into now, in why I am looking forward to Spa this year. Montreal. Now this one is a recent favourite of mine. I didn't really know about Montreal. Montreal is simply a great track, and for obvious reasons I'm going to like it because it was the scene of Canada 2011. If you've watched that race or even heard about it, you know that it is actually, in my opinion and in a lot of people's opinions, the greatest race of all time. Silverstone, you could say that this is me being like patriotic because I'm British and obviously I'm going to look forward to the British Grand Prix, and in a sense yes it is, but Silverstone is an awesome track, and generally you get a very different atmosphere, especially if you are a fan of either Lewis Hamilton or Jenson Button, or if you're going from last year Max Chilton. You always get that different atmosphere because obviously it's their home race and therefore it feels different, and if they were to win it always feels ever so slightly different because of that. Sochi, the unpopular opinion. I didn't watch the race last time, I was at a wedding, but from what I've heard it was an absolutely boring race. Nothing really happened apart from on lap 1. As far as I've heard that's down to pretty much the tyres. But overall I think Sochi, the track, the Russian Grand Prix track, is an amazing track. It is something new which I'm really a fan of, something new, a track of recent years going away from the original sort of like the Herman Tilke sort of style to something new is something which we need a bit more. Then you got Suzuka. Suzuka is a favourite track of mine. It has been for quite a while since I started watching F1. It is not my favourite of course because Spa is, but it is one of my favourites, probably within my top 3. Suzuka yet again always throws up a bit of drama, not quite to the extent of last year, mainly because of Jules Bianchi's crash. Forza Jules. This year I hope that we get some good, exciting action from Suzuka, which is also safe. Before Jules Bianchi and Adrian Sutil crash, it was an exciting race. I mean, Jenson Button firstly was in 4th place, possibly a podium, so that's immediately excitement for me. But Suzuka is just a naturally exciting track. Finally, Budapest, or Hungary, or Hungaroring, or whatever. Hungary is an interesting track for me. It's one that I like. I mean, it's not quite to the same level as Suzuka, but it is an original track and I like the layout of it. And of course it couldn't go without mention of Mexico City, the new old track for this year. I'm a fan of old tracks such as Mexico and Brands Hatch and Estoril and that sort of stuff, and I'm looking forward to see what sort of action that provides. And guys, thank you so much for watching. There is the cars episode, there is the team and drivers episode. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I've been Ballum. This is the end credits. Signing out.